Greetings and welcome to Zimbardo.com news. I am Makanaka Masenyama. Stories making the headlines. Bodies pile up as Harare hospital fails to conduct post-mortems. In the courts, arrested civil society leader refused bail. In sports, UK-based Kundai Benyu leaves Celtic for Swedish side. And now for the news in detail. Harare hospital is reportedly failing to conduct post-mortems due to a shortage of surgical gloves, Zimbardo has established. Scores of grieving families were left frustrated Tuesday after they failed to collect the bodies of their loved ones for burial because post-mortems had not been conducted. In interviews with Zimbardo, the disgruntled families said doctors told them they could not conduct autopsies due to a shortage of gloves. When our news crew arrived at the referral hospital, some 4 families were at the facility and complained bitterly about the development.
So zvese zvamira basoita pana magrovhos tambedza kuda kumira opposition inenge iripo pana ndekuti iwe unongona chituna chako nowadays cost of living iripo mazuva anaya ndekuti iwewe nemhuri dzenyu makamira as a family kana kuti vachikama kufidha vanhu vese kuno isida kuenda kumusha kuhurungo kwaroyo right now tiri panapa tiri kuenda kumuti paGlenville ndepane nhamo yacho vakaungana vanhu toda chikafu chokuvafidha nhasi mangwana kubva nezuro tanga tiripo pakati mangwana tiri kuenda futi munhu vasvikaona rara mutemo kuti chinhu chake zvekumusha mungoziva zvinenge ngachirari the cost of living I don't know kuti zvinombomira sei panapa panoshayika magrovhos ekupfeka
hatisi kuziva kuti tatombofunga kuti titakure mai vedu because hama yedu hairambidzwa kuti tinoiviga izvozvo kana tienda kuti kune jeri kuti munhu akanoviga mai vake toripuwa nokuti government yashaya just glove magloves ekupfeka kuti munhu aite post-mortem. Vanhu tiswere tiri pano tichichema zvinorwadza.
Taswera pano tawedza kukumbira kuti tingataura hedu nemwana pasina kuitwa post-mortem zvikanzi procedure asi hochipatara hachina magloves ekuti doctor apfeke.
We are so disappointed, to be honest. Nyaya dzekushayikwa kwemagloves nekuita sei ndo vanodziziva, but we are disappointed.
When reached for comment over the issue, Health and Child Care Minister Obadiah Moyo laughed off the glove shortage allegation. He accused the hospital authorities of being disingenuous before referring further questions to his permanent secretary, who was not answering his phone. The ruling ZANU-PF party has forcibly removed 57 families from a King's Community Church farm in Bindura, dumping 18 of them on state land between Chanaka and Lead Farms along Mount Darwin Road. The families were evicted on 28 November last year and are struggling to survive without food, clean water or ablution facilities. Zimbardo visited the former farm workers on Tuesday, and this is what they had to say.
Chinangwa chakatidzingisa kunyanya chinangwa chekuti tanga tichinzi ndimi muri kunamata chechi yeKCC inova chechi yakatorwa purazi nemaovhetani. Musi watakadzingwa musi 23 November pakauya UD yakazara mapurisa vanga vaine imbwa 2 nepfuti.
Ndakasvika ndakaona imba yangu yaparadzwa vaita yekubora nezvisimbi. Wardrobe yangu chaiyo yakaparara kuseri kwese kitchen unit. Zvinhu zvevangoita zvokumbunyikidzira kungotyoredzera. Pari zvino zvindakapisirwa chibage. Handina chibage chokudya nevana. Mbabva ipapo murume wangu akaya akabatwa achinzi manonoka kubuda, manonokerei kubuda. Akasvika pakuenda kucommunity service andizive kuti mutemo Republic Police yeZimbabwe iyi yedu iri apa pai. Ndo mutemo rokuti mimi makangondisunga nhasi. Amuna kundibvunza mubvunzo. Atina kukweshanana kana kubvunza kudhara tazoti munhu aitomboita nguva yekuti maitongesana kuti ayo zvamukutaura hazvisirizvo. Zvinongoita here kungoti ndichisvika nini ndotovhurwa docket na5. Pakutanga takabviswa panzira tikabva taendesewa kumba kwedu kataingogara tichifungidzira kuti isusu pamwe zvinhu izvi zvaita sei zvanaka asi hazvina kumbonaka. Takazongona takutumirwa matsamba kuti musi wa30 August mimi munofanira kuita sei kubuda muchienda. Saka taingofungidzirawo kuti pamwe hazviitike asi zvakazoitika. Seniniwo zvangu baba ivavo vakatosvika pamba pangu vakatonditaurira nyaya vakataura vakanditi mimi achingohwina munangagwa imimi muri kutoenda asi taingotiwo pamwe ichikutaurawo.
In the courts, Hill Zimbabwe director Rashid Stewart Mahia, who was arrested on subversion charges, was Tuesday denied bail by a Harare magistrate. Mahia, who is also Crisis in Zimbabwe Coalition chair, is accused of inciting the deadly anti-government protest of last month. He was brought before Harare magistrate Rumbidzai Mugwagwa, facing charges of subverting a constitutional government. Mahia was not asked to plead and was advised to apply for bail at the High Court since he is facing serious charges. In business, Econet Wireless has adjusted tariffs for roaming and international calling services to reflect movements in exchange rates as determined on the interbank market. This follows the introduction of an interbank foreign exchange market by the Reserve Bank of Zimbabwe last week, which will see the RTGS currency, bond notes, and coins being traded against other currencies at the market rates. Econet said it has certain services that require direct settlement in foreign currency. The adjustments would therefore enable it to continue providing the services that include roaming as well as international outbound SMS and calling. In showbiz, Jamaican dancehall sensation Busy Signal has praised former Zimbabwean President Robert Mugabe in his latest hit song. Titled Great Man, the single was released earlier this February and praises influential global figures who fought for our rights. Mugabe, who was toppled by a military coup in 2017, is mentioned alongside other luminaries such as Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, Oprah Winfrey, and Nelson Mandela. We shall be taking a short break. We will be back soon.
So ngiyanicela bazihlobo zami ukuthi if anika ijoin diaspora funeral cash plan niphangise ukuyijoina because iyanceda kakhulu.
If anything happens to one of your families, there's a funeral plan for families and it's very affordable and you can do it. I know you Africans from Africa, you can do it. Please join Diaspora Funeral Cash Plan.
Guarantee your family a decent send-off. Talk to Diaspora Funeral Cash Plan today. They're just a phone call away.
We now end with sports. Zimbabwe international midfielder Kundai Benyu has left Celtic and joined Swedish side Helsingborg on a year-long loan deal. Benyu, who joined Celtic from Ipswich in 2017, has not played a senior game this season and will stay in Sweden until January 21, 2020. The 21-year-old has 2 international caps for Zimbabwe and had a spell on loan with Oldham Athletic last season, where he made 4 appearances. His departure comes at the same time Celtic coach Brendan Rodgers opened talks with Leicester over becoming the new boss of the English Premiership side. Benyu was signed by Rodgers from English Championship side Ipswich 18 months ago. To end this news bulletin, here is a recap of the headlines. Bodies pile up as Harare Hospital fails to conduct post-mortems. In the courts, arrested civil society leader refused bail. And in sports, UK-based Kundai Benyu leaves Celtic for Swedish side. Reporting for newszimbabwe.com, I am Makanaka Masenyama. For this and more stories, do visit our website www.newszimbabwe.com and our YouTube channel News and TV.